Alright, my people, welcome back. In Imo State, IPOB warns Uzodinma, Ihedioha, Okorocha, and others as election is coming closer. IPOB says stop fueling insecurity in Imo, warns Uzodinma, Ihedioha, and Okorocha ahead of the presidential elections starting on Saturday. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has warned Governor Uzodinma of Imo State and some prominent political leaders against causing insecurity in the state. IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful warned Uzodinma, ex-Governor Emeka Ihedioha, Senator Okorocha, and Senator Ifeanyi Ararume to stop fueling insecurity in the state. Emma Powerful said Ihedioha, Okorocha, and Ararume should stop giving Uzodinma the power to use a bubago to perpetrate and to kill people of Imo State. A statement by Emma Powerful says the global family and government movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, ably led the great and the indefendable liberator Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, call on Honorable Emeka Ihedioha, Okorocha, and Senator Ifeanyi Ararume to resist the fight between them and the court administrator of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, because the state belongs to all of us. If they destroy it completely, who would they aspire to rule in the future? IPOB has nothing against anybody, but anyone working to murder our people will not be a friend of IPOB. My wonderful Nigerians, the situation in Imo State under the rulership of Hope Uzodinma has not only made it the center of crime in Biafra land, but a wicked place for sons and daughters of Chukwuokike Abiama to live. How would our people not sleep in their homes with two eyes closed? Instead, our people cry red tears every day because of Uzodinma and his APC system of government, who are killing our politicians and traditional rulers when they venture to ask questions about what is going on in Imo State against the citizens. We know that a chief engineer, Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, is in a change under Hope Uzodinma. Other leaders cannot talk because the vampire is on the throne. Okay, my wonderful people, it has been that Emma Powerful says that since the formation of Bubago in the two states of Imo and Ebonyi, we have not seen them chasing Fulani terrorists out of our farms and bushes, but they are busy kidnapping for ransom, killing and snatching cars from our people. Therefore, we call on the big political actors in Imo State, such as Emeka Ihedioha, Ifeanyi Ararume, and Okorocha, to stop fueling the insecurity in the state to avoid giving the vampire Hope Uzodinma more opportunity to keep using the Bubago militancy to perpetrate and terrorize and kill our people. It has been on this matter that a lot of Nigerians have reacted to this right in Imo State. Imo State has been a very peaceful state since the emergence of Uzodinma from the order given by the Supreme Court. That has been onto this, as IPOB has said, Uzodinma, Emeka Ihedioha, and Okorocha, of course, should stop fueling insecurity in Imo State. That's coming shortly from this desk of IPOB. Meanwhile, onto this one, Nigeria must be able to vote freely during elections. This is coming from Commonwealth. The Commonwealth Observer Group has urged the parties, candidates, and their supporters to play their part in ensuring peaceful and credible elections. The observation nation insists Nigerians can freely vote during the presidential and national assembly polls on Saturday. The former president of the South Africa, Thabo Mbeki, made the demand at the press conference in Abuja on Monday. He says nothing that the election will be Africa's largest democratic exercise. He said the outcome will be significant for Nigeria and the entire continent. The delegation leader advised all stakeholders to uphold their commitment to ensuring a transparent and inclusive election. Unto this, the Commonwealth wants citizens to be able to freely exercise their right to vote with the fundamental freedoms of expression, association, and assembly fully respected. Mbeki said the group's mandate is to observe and assess the pre-election period activities on polling day and the post-election period. My fellow Nigerians, the team will consider all factors relating to the credibility of the electoral processes and assess whether the elections are conducted according to the standard. As we undertake this assessment and conduct our duties, we will, he said, be objective, independent, and impartial. Mbaki also added. On this basis, it has been that the mission will receive briefing from the electoral authorities, parties, the media, and the civil society groups representing women, youth, and people with disabilities. An estimated of 93.4 million registered voters will have the right to cast a ballot for presidential and national assembly candidate in 176,846 polling units across Nigeria. Alright, let me have a take on this matter. UK government finally speaks on backing Peter Obi for 2023 presidency. Of course, the British government has declared that it will not support any presidential candidate in the 2023 elections. The four leading presidential candidates in Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Peter Obi, and Rabiu Kwankwaso, have similar platforms. This was stated by Katrina Ladin, the United Kingdom's High Commissioner to Nigeria, in an interview that aired on Channel Television. She added, saying that the government of her nation is willing to cooperate with any of the 18 candidates who win the 25th February election for president, while not supporting any of the candidates. Okay, they have all made their manifestos available. The similarity between them is totally and clearly what stands out. I did not observe significant policy variations among the top four. She says that they have all emphasized the value of making those challenging policy choices. But are there any variations? I did not notice such variations in policies. Okay, she also said that we have talked to the majority or the major four and have also met with a few of the major and the minority parties, we don't support any candidate because we are familiar with them and enjoy channels TV, since the people we have chosen the winner of this election, we can cooperate with them. Whoever takes over would face numerous obstacles in terms of economy and security. Onto this, he employs all candidates, he employed them to move swiftly on the economy, because an operating economy will also lead to an improved security environment. She says that the security we observe is a result of unemployment and a lack of alternate sources of income, she explained. Okay, my fellow Nigerians, it has been that we appreciate your help in improving our leaders, and that has been onto this matter. Thank you, UK, for not supporting evil men in the state of Nigeria. Okay, that has been onto this matter, and a lot of Nigerians have said, are they going to encourage a lot of things that is happening in other states like homosexualism and some other things? Should Nigeria alone, and that they should leave Nigeria alone? All Nigerian tribes today are Western hand worker. Okay, that has been onto this matter, my wonderful people. Well, let me have your take on this matter. Remember to subscribe and do wait for more update coming right from this channel. Thank you and God bless.
All the nations of the world, but powerful minds will determine who governs us. Like a proverbial news on our necks, this nation is choking. We can no longer breathe. There is a shortage of air. We need to allow this nation thrive. I'm pleading with you tonight on behalf of millions of our people, more than 10 million of their children who are out of school, and more than half of the population who are in abject poverty. This nation cannot be taken as a private enterprise anymore. You, the ordinary Nigerian, can no longer keep quiet. The nation belongs to all of us, and this time around again, no sitting on the fence. We must speak up to rescue this nation. The continent of Africa is waiting for its giant to rise up and flourish. That is why 2023 election is a make or mar. Look, this nation cannot make a mistake with the choice of its next leader. It is a must we get it right. If you employ the best hands to run your private companies, we should have the best of us run the affairs of this nation. We must get leadership right, not only at the center, but across the states. Knowledge, crisis management skills, character and integrity, vision and courage to make tough decisions, effective communication skills, ability to unite the nation. Leaders who cannot show these traits cannot be hired. Enough is enough. Nigeria, rise. Vote and vote right. And your time is now.